Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to Asian Education Group Orientation Program of PGDM 2022. I would like to request Mr. Saurabh Sharma, Director, Asian Education Group, to give a welcome address.
Thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. I would like to welcome you all to the orientation ceremony of the PGDM 2020 batch at Asian Business School. A very big thank you to Dr. Sandeep Marwa, President, Asian Education Group, and Mr. Akshay Marwa, CEO, Asian Education Group, who have been the guiding force behind all our endeavors at Asian Business School. Students, today I feel it's a very, very important day for you. It's the start of a wonderful 2-year journey for you all. Though personally, I believe that education or educating yourself never ends. But then I feel that these 2 years are the official final 2 years of your educational journey. So I request you to make the best use out of it. Last 5 months have been really tough for everyone around the world. This pandemic has affected each one of us in some way or the other. But then sitting here today in this virtual orientation ceremony, I believe that all of us, specifically you, are winners. You have seen the storm. The only advice I would like to give you today is that it's still not completely over. So you should take ample precautions for the safety of your family and yourself. And meanwhile, enjoy the enriching experience at Asian Business School. Students, we at Asian Business School have always felt and thought that we will never stray away or compromise upon the quality of education. Even this pandemic could not stop us from achieving our goals. You will be happy to know that we have successfully switched to the virtual online mode over the past few months, from classes to webinars, from internships to placements, from examinations to enrollments. Everything has gone virtual or online in the past 4 months. We would continue to do so over the next few months till the time the pandemic situation is better, but are very eager to welcome you all to the campus physically. Now, the couple of things which I want to tell you all today, I would begin by saying that this particular pandemic has been taken differently by different people. Some have thought that they can do nothing in it. They have lost everything. But then some have really thought differently, taken it as an opportunity and actually made the most out of it. Remember one thing, that every problem or situation which is a trouble comes up with a lot of opportunities as well. It's the way you look at it. The bigger the problem, the bigger the opportunity. How? See what Mr. Mukesh Ambani did in this pandemic. He not just climbed on to become the 4th richest man in the world, but he took Reliance to become the 2nd most valued brand after Apple in the world. And this all happened for him during the pandemic. See what Karan Bajaj of White Hat Junior did. A small startup started in Mumbai 18 months back, but obviously took its peak during the pandemic. Modest budget, small setup, 18 months. And what they did was that within this particular short span of time, and they're basically into making young students learn coding online. You must have recently heard that Byju's, a very prominent name these days, has acquired White Hat Junior for approximately 2,000 crores. So this all happened for these two people, just quoting these two examples because of the paucity of time, within the pandemic. So their vision of looking at the pandemic was different from what others had. Others felt that I think we should not move out. Others felt that we should not try something new. Others felt that we might risk something. But then ideally, taking safety measures and having logical thinking can get you to achieve your goals. So my advice to you would be that taking these examples, you should definitely look at any problem in the future as something which might lead to certain opportunities for you. And the best part is that our current Prime Minister, Mr. Modi, is really emphasizing upon Make in India, which will directly benefit employment situation in the country in the future. And not just India, even many other countries of the world are emphasizing, or I should say boycotting, Chinese products and companies. So India, kind of population we have, is going to have the maximum advantage, because the world is now looking at India in a bigger way than they were a few years back. Apple has recently announced that it will be manufacturing iPads and iMacs very soon in the country, and would directly result in approximately 55,000 job openings in the coming year or so. So I would say that look at the positive side of this pandemic. You have an advantage, and thinking positive, staying positive is the key to this. The other thing which I want to emphasize upon is that some of you might not be clear that what is the best and the biggest investment you can make for yourself. Some people might feel that it is money, but let me tell you, it's not the best and the only best investment you can make in yourself. The best investment you can make in yourself is in the form of learning, in the form of enhancing your skill set, your training, your mental development. So what I want to say is that you have taken the first step today by enrolling for this course, but then don't stop after these 2 years as well. It has to be a constant conditioning of your mind, of your skill set, and that is what belongs to you. Rest, everything is superficial. And how? See, your knowledge can get you ideas. Your knowledge can make you have business plans, can make you earn money, multiply money. But money will not give you ideas alone. Few examples I would like to give you. Say, suppose I'll give some prominent ones. Like you must have heard of this prominent football player, Maradona. Or say, suppose prominent boxers like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. These people, very successful. They're all retired, but we still all know their names. They were at the peak of their career, having a lot of money. They were filthy rich. But as soon as they retired, within a few years, they all become bankrupt. They had zero money. The reason was that they had the money, they earned the money, but they did not have the knowledge or the learning or the mindset to multiply it, to invest it. So the biggest thing which you can give to yourself is investing in yourself. You are there as the first person to help yourself within. So equip yourself, groom yourself. So my best advice to you would be that don't stop it even beyond this 2 year phase till the time you are there living. That's the only thing which I feel that is very important for you to understand. One more thing which I feel to announce today is that I feel I have a good news for you. I think you people are having a lot of advantage over your seniors or the people who have already passed out. See, you all will agree that this particular pandemic has definitely changed the corporate world in a major way. People say that there is a pre-COVID corporate world and a post-COVID corporate world. Now, the post-COVID corporate world basically requires you students, or say suppose everyone, to equip yourself with certain tools and skill sets which have become the need of the hour or the new norm. They were earlier a choice, but now they have become a necessity. When I say, I'll just name a few example: technology, online business, consumer feedback, consumer behavior, meetings and conferences. These are just few of those skill sets or tools which have actually gained a lot of importance in the post-COVID corporate world. Now, the advantage you have, which I want to share with you, is that the CRC department we have has already started getting, you can say, mails or calls from the HR of various companies that they would want certain enhanced skill sets, keeping the COVID situation in mind in the students before hiring them. So what's happened is that we have already made these skill sets a part of your 2 year curriculum at Asian Business School. So what you will learn on the go, the people who have passed out a couple of years back will have to actually take out time from their work, enroll into short-term programs, spare time, learn it, and then get ready for the post-COVID world. So you have a major advantage that you would be ready for the post-COVID corporate world, but then give your 100% towards it. The other thing which I would like to say is that some of us really try to restrict ourselves when we try to try new things. In these 2 years, I really urge you and want you to try different things. We have already initiated a business plan competition, which you all have very well and beautifully participated in. don't stop there. It's okay to try. You listen to any success story. I'm not talking about Bill Gates, maybe an Indian, maybe somebody who's 20-year-old. You will hear them saying they tried 100 times, made ample number of mistakes, but then eventually those mistakes made them learn and achieve their goal. You know how mistakes is spelled these days? It's not mistakes, it's must takes. M-U-S-T, must takes. You must take these mistakes because every mistake you make is a learning experience for you. It gets you closer to your goals. So my advice would be, don't stop yourself, go for the kill, give your 100%, and trust me, that energy, we always feel that, oh, this person did that. Probably the CEO of, or the founder of Oyo did that. We can't do it. We are from this family. We are from this background. It's nothing, trust me. Each one of you has the potential to become the next Oyo founder, or for any particular, say, suppose prominent success story, you could be having a similar one as well. But the main thing which you need to understand is you have to have that self-belief and don't be afraid to try anything new. I personally feel that the destiny which you have is in your own hands. So give it your 100%. There are people who are struggling. There are people who have done their education 5-7 years back and now think that, oh, I think I could have done a little better. My teachers were after me. My dean was after me. My directors were continuously asking me to work hard. But then what happens is they don't work hard at the time when it is required. And what they do is later on in life they repent. You have a wonderful opportunity. These 2 years have come your way and this is the best time to study. At this particular point of time, employment is not great. It will be better over the next 2 years with people looking at India and you learning the post-corporate COVID world. So my advice would be just go all guns blazing. Just try to learn every possible thing which you feel will enhance you and your caliber after the 2-year phase. Create a destiny and create a life for yourself which you always dreamt. Don't just look at those pictures and motivational sayings. I think you are at that particular age wherein anything is possible for you all. So with these words, I welcome you all to Asian Business School. All the best and God bless you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for such wonderful words. These words will surely help our students in a million ways.